Welcome to solverfy.
We have two models here, Model A and Model B. To produce Model A requires 3 pounds of iron and 6 minutes of labor, and to produce Model B requires 4 pounds of iron and 3 minutes of labor. So what we need to do is create an equation that will allow us to find out the number of A models and number of B models needed to maximize our profits given the amount of iron and labor minutes that we have. So I'm going to use A to represent the number of A models and B to represent the number of B models. So since we have the number of pounds available, which is 1,000, we are able to make an equation based on how much each model requires. So 3 pounds of iron times A, the number of A models, plus 4 pounds of iron times B, the number of B models that we have, should be equal to our total available pounds of iron, which is 1,000. So we have 3A plus 4B is equal to 1,000. Now we can also make another equation based on the number of minutes that we have. So we know we have 20 hours of labor available, but we can't use this 20 in our equation yet because it is not in minutes. So we'll multiply this by 60 minutes that are in each hour, and we get 1,200 minutes. We have 1,200 minutes available of labor. So if each A model takes 6 minutes, we'll take 6 times A, the number of A models, plus 3 minutes for each B model times B, the number of B models, and that should equal the maximum amount of labor hours that we have, which is 1,200 minutes. Now we should choose one of these variables to isolate and get a loan. So first of all, we will take 6A plus 3B equals 1,200 and get A alone on one side. So to do that, we're going to subtract 3B from each side. 6A is equal to 1,200 minus 3B. Now we have 3A up here, which is just half of this 6A. So we are going to multiply this equation by 2 so that we can have 6A up here and 6A here. So if we want to multiply the 3A by 2, we have to multiply the entire equation by 2 so that we get the same value. So the 3A times 2 will be 6A. The 4B times 2 will be 8B. And 1,000 times 2 will be 2,000. So now we have 6A is equal to 1,200 minus 3B, and we have a 6A down here in another equation. So what we're going to do is insert 1,200 minus 3B into this equation in place of 6A, since we know that they are equal. And that will allow us to have one equation with only one variable, which will be B. So instead of this 6A, we are going to insert 1,200 minus 3B, and then we'll finish the rest of the equation. Plus 8B is equal to, and this should be 2,000, Now we'll subtract 1,200 from each side so we can get B alone. So we have negative 3B plus 8B is equal to 800. And we can simplify this left side here. 8B minus 3B is equal to 5B. Sorry about that. And we'll go ahead and divide each side by 5 to get B alone. And B will be equal to 160. So this is the number of B models that we will be producing to maximize our profit. And now that we have a value of B, we'll go ahead and plug that into our original equation so that we can find the value of A. So I'm going to rewrite that equation down here. 3A plus 4B is equal to 1,000. And now we'll sub in our B. 3A plus 4 times our 160, which is our B, is equal to 1,000. And this is equal to 640. So 3A plus 640 is equal to 1,000. If we subtract the 640 from both sides, we get 360. And to get A alone, we will divide by 3, and A is equal to 120. This is the number of A models that we will make in order to maximize profit. Now, in addition to finding the number of A and B models, we are also asked to figure out what that profit will be. And we know that we get, for every A model, we will get $2. And for every B model, we will get $1.50. So now that we have our prices and the number of models for each A and B, we can figure out that profit value. So $2 times the number of A models, 120, plus $1.50 times the number of B models, 160. And we multiply this out. 240 plus 240 is equal to 480. And this is our maximum profit we can make with the given amount of labor minutes and iron.